Alright, what up YouTube? Doomnyc here with the deck profile. This one is an updated X-Saber build. So yeah, let's get started. First off, we got 3 Fall Trolls. Some people drop this down to 2, but I don't think that that's a good idea. The main point of this deck is beatdown, swarming, and then once you have good monsters on the field, then you can try to lock your opponent down with your traps, but you gotta play 3 Fall Troll or else you can't get your stuff started. Same thing with this guy, you gotta play it at 3 Dark Souls. I mean, it's pretty obvious, you shouldn't even debate that because that's your searcher, so you need it. 3 Embers Blades. For now, this is, what you have to play in this deck. There's no question about it. It's essentially the floater, and basically you use it to get your other stuff out so you can get bigger plays. So most of the time you're gonna search full helm anyways. 2 full helms, not the traditional 3, and because the format's changing, so we kind of have to change the deck, because obviously this deck is tier 0 when Rescue Cat was around, but now it's like tier 1.5 or whatever, so you kind of have to make adjustments. 2 full helm knights seem to be working best, so I'm gonna stick with that. Double Boggart Knight, your 1900 beater. Again, this guy should be played at 3 when better exceeds come out for rank 4s, because right now, besides Roach, I don't really like, the rank 4s aren't that great, so only 2, because drawing double Bogart Knight is pretty bad unless we have a good rank 4 exceed. Then it's going to be very good. So until that happens, 2 of those. 1 Airbellum, and this is like the card that you're going to use if you need to get Black Rose Dragon. 2 Pashules, obvious for the stall, and then your level 2 X-Saber Tuner. 1 Chizu Striker. This is like the best tech in the deck. It's really great to go Naturia Beast first turn. Your opponent has a monster in the field, you special summon this, and then go straight into like one of your level 3s, your Embers Blade or something like that. So you can go straight into a Naturia Beast. It's pretty good. 1 Hamster. It'll get you out your Dark Souls quicker, and if you need to blow up the field, you can just search Airbellum with that. And last monsters, 2 Veilers, and only because I really don't like this format. I don't know if this format is better than the set all trap format that we were just in, but now everything is negate monster effects. So if you're not playing Veilers, then you're going to be left behind, so you kind of have to run 2, and a lot of decks are remaining 2 or 3 of those, so it's something that you have to play. 2 Pot of Duality. To be quite honest with you, most of the meta when they play X-Sabers, they play Pot of Duality. I didn't really like it that much in the deck, only because this deck special summons a lot. So if a better Surge card or Draw Engine card comes out for this deck, I'll definitely be taking these out. But for now, Pot of Duality is okay, so play those. And of course, you can just use those to search the Veilers, That's obvious, that's like the best thing. 1 Reinforcement, you have a lot of targets. Mind Control, I think you run like 8 tuners or something. You got your staples, your Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, double Space, only 2, and 1 Heavy Storm. So that rounds out the spells. Let's go on to the traps. 2 Gotham's Equal. I tried it with 3. 3 was way dead. I ended up drawing Gotham's Equal like first turn always, and obviously I had no X-Sabers in the grave, so you don't want to do that. You want to get this maybe by 3rd or 4th turn, and then use it for like a game-breaking play at that point. You don't really want to start the game off with this, because unless you have a Boggart Knight, you're not going to get stuff in the grave really quick. 2 Solemn Warnings, 1 Judgment. Starlight Road, very good in this deck. Mirror Force, Torrential. 1 Reinforced Truth. This will get you out your Pashules, or even it'll get you out the Tech Gen Striker. So this is really good. 1 Trap Dust Shoot. I don't know, for some reason, like, I know everybody's gonna be main decking this now because of Heavy Storm being back, but for some reason, like, I always draw this when I play X-Sabers. Like, I could main this in other decks, but for some reason it just works the best in X-Sabers. And the last trap card, I'm teching in 1 Debunk. I think it's really good, this format, especially if you're playing Twilight. then they can't use their Tragodia, their Gores, and everybody's maining 2 or 3 effect failures. So I think this card should be mained because it's really good. Alright, now we go on to the side deck. Side deck, 1 Chimera Tech, 1 Gores. A lot of people might question why Gores isn't in the main deck. I just thought that with all the traps and everything that I'm playing, I didn't think that Gores would be that good. But of course, if I'm playing somebody who's playing like a beatdown deck, then yeah, I'm gonna side that in. 2 Cyber Dragons for the gadgets, 2 Crows, 2 Ally of Justice Cycle Readers. You guys gotta get this card. It was in Hidden Arsenal 3. It's really, really good. I mean, besides being a level 3 tuner, like, you don't really care about that. The fact that you can discard this to remove from play 2 light monsters in your opponent's graveyard is awesome. This is like one of those cards that you gotta play against the Lightsworn Twilight matchup. So side in 2 of those. 2 Noblemen's, you know, faced on Raikou, Gravekeeper Spies. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors, again for the Lightsworn matchup. Another Debunk, because you may need more than one. Especially I put this in against Twilight because it's really good. 2 Shadow Imprisonings, because don't think I forgot about Gravekeepers. They have a really good draw engine right now, especially with the Wonder-Wand card. Equipping that to their Searcher is just ridiculous because they get to add 3 cards to their hand. It's pretty ridiculous. So Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is really good. So that's the side deck. Extra deck, we got 1 Leviathan, Leviair, Utopia. That's it for the Exceeds. I don't have any Roaches, but I don't even like that card that much. So, you know, whatever. Double Cataster, and everybody should be playing Double Cataster. I mean, I know a lot of people only want to run 1 of each Synchro, but against a Twilight matchup, you want to have 2 of these because you never know. Naturia Beast, Bryonic, Barkion, only 1 Hunley, and I took out the second Hunley for the second Cataster because it ended up being better. Plus, you know, a lot of people aren't really setting that much because of heavy storms, so Hunley's effect is not going to go off that often. Black Rose, 1 Urbellum, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, 1 Gothams, and 1 Trishula. So that rounds out the deck. I hope you guys like it. That's the new and improved X-Saber deck. If you guys have any suggestions on what you think should be in the deck, or if I should take something out, just let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. And until next time, YouTube, peace.